Hello, so if you've listened to any of the Yog pods, you may remember Hannah's Thai fish in a bag, which is what I'm going to be making today. I've just noticed there's someone in my neighbour's garden cutting down a tree and he's looking at me quite weirdly, but oh well. These are the ingredients I'm going to be using today. It cost me about £13 from Asda for all of this, and obviously the most expensive thing was the fish. So first we have 75 grams of broccoli chopped into small florets. And then we've got 1 yellow pepper chopped thinly, but I'm not sure if Hannah meant a chili pepper or anything, but I'm not too keen on spicy food, so I'm fine with just the bell pepper. Then we've got about 2 small carrots chopped into thin slices as well. Here we have 1.25 centimeters of ginger grated, 200 milliliters of coconut milk, 50 milliliters of fish stock, and I just used one of these little fish stock cubes and melted it in hot water. 2 cod, well in Asda it said cod portions, and I'm not sure if they're fillets or not, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Some beautiful egg fried rice, which is microwavable. And finally we have some red Thai sauce, but I think I was meant to get red Thai paste, but as I said, I don't really like spicy food, so I'll just add a bit more of this than normal. The recipe says that if you have a normal oven, turn it to 180, but I have a fan oven, so I'm turning it to 160. The next thing you're going to want to do is add your ginger into the pan, and now I'm going to add about, I don't know, 1 or 2 tablespoons of this curry sauce. And then I'm just going to fry it for a minute. Once the minute's up, we're going to add our coconut milk and also our fish stock, which is lovely. Now we're just going to stir it until it's basically all mixed together. Hopefully it works. I'm probably doing this completely wrong, but my idea of cooking is basically making spaghetti bolognese. So it's a learning experience, and honestly, I always think it's funnier in YouTube videos when everything goes completely wrong. I'm also not a very big fan of fish, and that's why I bought the cod. You can use haddock and salmon, but I don't really like salmon. I find it a bit too strong of a fish. So I'm just using my pleb fish shop fish. For me, that pretty much looks mixed enough, so now I'm just going to add a bit of salt and pepper. Now I'm just going to put it on the side and empty it into a jug. So for the next part, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I bought 2 of these Maggi juicy chicken things because they have little baking bags inside of them. I'm too lazy to do the little intricate baking parchment bags. So hopefully these will work just as well. And it's actually cheaper to buy a couple of these than just buy the baking bags in a box, which is ridiculous. So here are 2 little oven bags, and you get a little tie wrap with them, which is nice. So I haven't cooked the vegetables. I'm not sure if you meant to cook them before. I'm guessing not. I'm guessing it will steam it in the oven with all the juice inside. But I'm just going to add half of each vegetable to each bag. Now we're going to take our fillets and just cut them into 4 pieces. Oh, this absolutely stinks. And I can't cut it. I found some really weird scissors. Maybe these will do it. Oh yes, that's perfect. These are probably a present from my grandma. She just shops on QVC every single Christmas and buys random stuff like this. So yeah, thanks grandma. So there we have each fillet cut into 4 pieces. Now we're just going to take our baking bag and lay them on top of the vegetables. Now we're just going to pour about half of this liquid over each one. Now we just have to tie up our bag, and it says about 2 centimeters between the bag top and all of the stuff inside. There we go, that's one. And now I'm just going to place these in the oven at 160 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes, and hopefully they'll be cooked. Now on the instructions it says to use a high rimmed baking pan just in case shit goes down basically. So I've done that and I'm just going to put them in now. So if you're not lazy like me, around now is maybe the time you might want to start cooking your rice, but I'm probably going to do it at the last possible minute since this takes 2 minutes in the microwave. Now we're going to add our professionally cooked rice to our plate. I don't know why I've got 2 plates out because this is just going to be for me. Maybe someone can try some of this later. Microwave rice is just the best because it cooks better than any rice I could ever make in a saucepan, I think anyway. So it's just a lot easier. Now we have our fish, which is hopefully cooked. I have never cooked fish before, so I have no idea how I check if it's cooked or not, but maybe I'll die eating this if it isn't cooked, but that'll make a more entertaining video and hopefully it was worth it anyway. I'm just gonna cut it open and try not to burn myself. Pour it onto the plate. Oh. It actually looks quite good. I'll probably just keep the other one in the bag so it will stay a bit more warm in case anyone wants to have it later and put it on the side. Now the last thing to do is try it. Fingers crossed I don't die. Let's try some of the vegetables first to see if they're actually cooked. They are. That's really good. Oh god. I'm not sure if this is cooked or not. That is actually really, really good. I can see how this got someone laid. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I really do recommend this recipe. It is actually really, really good. This will probably be my last Yogscast cooking recipe because I think I've done all the major ones now, like Simon's cheesecakes, fries. But if any other recipes pop up in the future, or if there's any you want me to do, then just leave a comment down below. Hopefully I'll be able to give you an update tomorrow of whether I've died or not, but I think it's thoroughly cooked. So I put it in for a while extra because I don't like having undercooked meat. The only thing I would have undercooked is steak. I would recommend putting it in the oven for an extra 5 minutes maybe. Thank you for watching, bye!